Hey everybody, Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. Picked up some great stuff today, so let's get down to it. First thing I picked up was Wild Thornberrys Season 1. Great show by Classic Kisupo. Love it. Used to watch this all the time on TV. Very glad they started putting these out, thanks to Shout Factory here. They started releasing all these Nicktoons. This is great. I picked this up for only $8 because it's on sale right now at Best Buy for for $12.99, which is a good deal in itself. But I also had a $5 off Rewards Zone coupon, so I got this for, like I said, $8, which is a great deal. So if you're looking to get this, like I said, it is on sale right now for $12.99 at Best Buy. So awesome deal. I'd say get it because this is a fantastic TV series. Then on my way home from work today, I decided to stop at my local Goodwill, pick myself up The Unsinkable Molly Brown, which is a movie I wanted to see for a while now. I guess back when, that was a long time ago, but back when Titanic came out, I remember hearing about this movie because it's about the Unsinkable Molly Brown. I remember hearing about it, and I've always just kind of been interested in it. Even back then, when I really had no interest in these older titles, I mean, I was really not into, I was into like newer movies, didn't really like older movies back then. But, even back then, I still kind of wanted to see this. So I wanted to see this for a while now. I'm very glad I have this. I cannot wait to watch this. Then I got into some 80s stuff here with Maid To Order. Know nothing about it, but, looked interesting to me. I love 80s movies, so I had to check that out. Another 80s title with Return to Snowy River, a Walt Disney film. Again, a movie I knew nothing about, but it got really good reviews, and it is Walt Disney, so I pretty much pick up anything Walt Disney. I mean, anytime I pick up a movie and I'm just like, should I get this? As soon as I see, Walt Disney on it, I'm like, yes, I should. So, had to grab this. And the last thing I got from Goodwill, and this is a movie that I've seen here and there in stores and just kept passing it up, and that is The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. Very weird. I mean, I'm trying to see who's in this. It's got people like Jeff Goldblum and Christopher Lloyd. Just very odd lineup in this movie, so I look forward to watching this. I think it's gonna be pretty crazy, pretty out there, very, very like just a nuts like sci-fi 80s movie. So I look forward to watching this. Should be pretty interesting. Like I said, probably pretty cheesy, pretty crazy, but that's what I like. So should be good. So that's it for what I bought today. So now on to what I watched. If you guys remember from yesterday, I picked up 25 new titles. It was fill a bag for $3 at my local thrift store. Great deal. But I pretty much just grabbed like anything off the shelves that I could find, just because, like I said, it was fill a bag of $3. So anything that looked even remotely interesting to me, I pretty much just threw in the bag. Figured I'd check it out later, see if they were any good. And two of the titles I picked up, I wasn't too sure what they were, and that was The Cat in the Hat and Hop on Pop. These are Dr. Seuss beginner books. That's what it says in the back, Dr. Seuss beginner books, and then, like I said, Cat in the Hat, Hop on Pop. And I wasn't sure if these were animated or if they were just going to show pictures and read the stories to you. And it was sort of both. I mean, for the most part, they were just kind of showing you the pictures, but then there'd be like little bits of animation in it, like the arm would move, or their eyes would move, or a ball would roll across the ground. So they animated certain parts of the pictures, but for the most part, it was just the pictures from the books, which was okay. I don't know, these weren't horrible. I'd say that the worst thing about it was the flow, because if you read Dr. Seuss books, they sort of flow, because they're all rhyming, and you got to sort of read them in like a flowing rhyme. But they didn't really do that. They kind of just read one page, then went to the next page, then went to the next page, and it just didn't flow like a Dr. Seuss book should. So I'd say that was kind of a downer, but it wasn't horrible. It almost reminded me of like Reading Rainbow when they talk about the books. It almost reminded me of that. And when they read the books off to you, so it was sort of like that. So if you kind of like that part of Reading Rainbow, you might like these. Again, they were just okay. Wouldn't say they were anything fantastic. Definitely made for kids. Will I be keeping them? Yeah, because I sort of enjoyed them. I can't say that I absolutely love these, but I didn't hate them either. I thought they were okay. I definitely want to keep them because even though I might not watch these on my own, I definitely thought they were decent enough that a few years down the line when my wife and I have a kid, I'll definitely want to watch these with them because they were, like I said, they were pretty decent, and I love Dr. Seuss. I mean, that's another thing. Dr. Seuss is great. Huge fan of the Dr. Seuss books. Used to read them all the time when I was a kid. In fact, Hop on Pop here also features my favorite Dr. Seuss book, which is Marvin K. Mooney, Will You Please Go Now, which is a fantastic book that my mom used to read it to me every night before I went to bed. I was obsessed with that book. So, pretty cool. All in all, they're just okay. Not anything fantastic. But if you're a big Dr. Seuss fan, I'd say maybe check them out, because it is sort of like having, the book on VHS. So all in all, not bad, just not great. And then the last thing I watched today was another title that I wasn't too sure about, and that was Shelley Duvall's Bedtime Stories. Comes with Patrick's Dinosaur and What Happened to Patrick's Dinosaur. This was a TV series that I had never watched. I know that it existed. I remember hearing about it, but I never saw any of these. This was actually pretty decent. It's basically just she opens up the show, says hi and all that stuff, and then introduces the first story, and then the first story's told, and then she says a little bit more, kind of introduces the second story's told, and then she closes it out. But the stories are pretty cool. They're all fully animated. They just kind of read the book off to you. But the best thing about them is they're all read by celebrities. Both of these were read by Martin Short, which is awesome because I love Martin Short. So all in all, it's actually pretty decent. I mean, they're definitely kids stories, but there's nothing wrong with kids books. I love kids books. I say Patrick's Dinosaur was alright, but I really did like What Happened to Patrick's Dinosaur. That was a really good story, I thought. These are definitely stuff like I would, if I come across these books, I would definitely pick them up to like read them to my kids in the future. Or if you guys have kids, I would say these were good stories. So all in all, I gotta say this was actually pretty decent. I mean, if you like animation, I mean you're gonna like that too because the animation was pretty good. So like I said, all in all right. I'll definitely pick up more of these. It was pretty good. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Quick recap again: Wild Thornberrys Season 1, excellent TV series. The Unsinkable Molly Brown. I've been wanting to watch this for a while now. I can't wait to check it out. Made to Order. Looks cool. Return to Snowy River. I don't know, but it's Disney, so should be good. Buckaroo Banzai Across the 8th Dimension. Looks pretty crazy, which I'm going to love. Cat in the Hat. Okay. Pop and Pop. Also okay. And Shelley Duvall's Bedtime Stories. Actually pretty decent. I say get it. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.